Good evening. Welcome on to the evening edition of From Day One. We head back to the idiot who came back in just 7 days after his first appointment, even though his trial wasn't till June.
It's did. Thank you.
All right, so that's the end of the first hearing. And as most of you probably heard, the next hearing date was set for mid-June. However, dipshit McDumbfuck wasn't paying attention, and he decided to come to court the very next week. Now, to his credit, he does have a small piece of paper that says that he's supposed to be in court today. However, he received that paper before the last hearing date, and the judge reset that trial until June.
Good morning. You have a final pretrial set for June the 10th, and you have a trial date. You have a final pretrial set for June the 10th. And a jury trial date set for the same day. Okay, that's not correct.
Yeah, you did.
Hold on one second. Let's get the date straight.
I'm not here for that.
What are you here for, sir?
The slip says for Jonathan Reeves.
Jonathan Reeves.
Yes.
I don't know anything about it. Jonathan Reeves. Let's see. Maybe. I don't know anything about a Jonathan Reeves.
Well, I motion for this case. Man.
Are you Mr. Hicks? Are you Albert Hicks?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so we're gonna get you your dates. And that Jonathan Reeves,
I already have my dates. I talked
Okay,
to you last week, remember?
I think it's correct.
I have June the 10th and June the 11th.
Very well. Okay, we'll see you back on those dates, sir.
But this matter right here with this Jonathan Reeves.
Well, what does Jonathan Reeves have to do with you?
That's what I'm here for court for today. I'm making a personal special appearance for this.
Okay, I don't know. Who is Jonathan Reeves? Do you know who that is? What does it say on that? Because it sounds like it may be Jonathan Reeves may have stayed at that address at some point and left. I don't know what that's all
That's
about.
why I'm asking that this case be dismissed. The case is SP 1500 8721.
SP 15008721. Okay, that's not
Okay.
Jonathan. Okay, Jonathan Reeves is the officer that apparently wrote the ticket.
And where?
And that's scheduled for the final pretrial on, I see where he's here today. It says scheduled for pretrial today. But that's all gonna be handled on the 11th of, Jonathan Reeves is supposed to be here on the 11th of June, on the day
I
of
was
trial.
not notified. 11th of June.
Yeah.
How is he going to be here on the 11th of June? And I have Spidell on the 11th of June.
You have a couple of different officers, obviously.
Jonathan Reeves and Spidell has nothing to do with each other.
Well, we're just consolidating. We're having all of them
Why would you do that against my will? Why would you just do that?
I'm doing it because of the judicial economy, sir. So
I'm
judicial
challenging that one.
Okay,
I'm
then
not
write
with
a
that.
motion, and we'll rule on it, but it's all in the same, we're all gonna do it on the same day.
You didn't ask me that.
He's the judge, and he doesn't have to. As Judge Brian Oakley so eloquently put it in one of my recent videos,
I'm in charge. I get to do shit you don't get to do. It's part of the black robe, okay?
I don't have to
You
ask
didn't
you
ask
that.
me that. You just arbitrarily did it. That's not right. That goes against my rights.
All right. Well, you can put it in a motion, sir.
Well, the whole thing is, I don't know what y'all doing down there, but you are totally infringing on my rights.
Okay, well, file a motion, sir. That's how you speak to the
Why
court.
would I have to file a motion when you infringed on my rights? And I'm saying it right here, right now.
That's what the court rules are. You gotta follow the
No,
court
no,
rules.
it's not. Then show me those rules. Let me see those rules. Send those rules to me.
I don't have to show you anything. That's all public
Oh,
information.
you're acting tough now? You're acting tough now? Behind the bench?
Mr. Hicks,
Mr.
let's not go there, all right?
My Honor, please. I'm bringing up valid litigation for this. I don't know what y'all doing. Y'all can't do anything without my permission. I'm not a ward of the state.
Mr. Hicks,
I'm an unfranchised common law free man.
Mr. Hicks, all I ask you to do is you can file a motion. You can put all of that stuff in the motion.
Yeah, so y'all, so you can come back and say motion denied, right? Like you did last time.
Well, that's my discretion. If I don't feel that it meets if it doesn't meet the criteria of the law, then that's what my
What
obligation.
jurisdiction are we?
I'm not going to answer this question, sir.
Oh, you're not going to answer the question? And I would like to know your status.
You don't ask the questions. I ask the questions. That's how.
Oh, you're going to play like that. What is your status? I am a common law free man. What is your status?
He's the judge. This is his courtroom. And if you don't shut your mouth, he'll use his status to change your status from common law free man to contemptuous inmate.
Listen, Mr. Hicks. Mr. Hicks, I'm about to put you out the room, and I'm going to do that so I don't have to find you in contempt. I don't want to do that. Okay? I'm giving you your opportunity to speak to the court through motions. You have your motion date already set. You can put all of that stuff in the motion, okay? And
why wasn't I notified about this case, this particular?
You are notified. You have it here. You have it there. That's why you zoomed in. All right, Mr. Hicks. All right, now I'm going to give you one last chance to speak, sir. Go ahead and well, before the other litigants come on.
And Your Honor, we're not on the record with Mr. Hicks.
No, we're not on the record.
We should be on the record with Mr. Hicks.
We're not. You don't have a court date today, sir.
I have a court date. I have the paper right in my hand. I have the paper right here in my hand.
In that case number, I told you your court date is, you have motion dates for that. You have,
you just told me, you just told me that. What did I have a court date today for? Why did I waste my time to come here just to hear this?
Because you're a criminal, allegedly. But the main reason that you're wasting your time today is because you had your head up your ass and you weren't paying attention at your last hearing.
Well, I mean, sometimes that happens. I mean, if you feel that you're wasting your time, then you don't.
It's the fault of mine. It's the fault of 36th District. Y'all asked me to come to Zoom today.
From what I see here, sir, it's
it has pre-trial on here. Wednesday, February 7th, 2024, 9:35 a.m.
all right. Let's do this. Let's call the case.
Zoom hearing meeting.
Hold on a
for
second. Let's call the case. Let's call the case. This is the city of Detroit versus Albert Hicks Jr. Case number SP15008721. State your name for the record, please, Mr. Hicks.
Albert Hicks.
Today is the date and time we'll call it set for a pre-trial date. I see here
This is
that
supposed to be the trial. Excuse me, Your Honor. This is supposed to be the trial date.
It's supposed to be the pre-trial date, correct?
Absolutely.
Okay. Mr. Hicks, based on the nature of the allegation, the city's not going to give you an offer for this case. They want to see and speak with the officer, one being the gentleman you referred to off the record, Jonathan Rivas, and then there's another officer, Daniel Colgrove. Either one of those officers, they're both going to be summoned. I don't know what their testimony will be, but
I motion to dismiss.
Let me finish, and I'll let you speak, all right?
Yelling at me now?
Yes.
Is that constitutional?
If I were you, I'd probably shut that oxygen theft device on the front of my face before it writes a check that my free ass can't cash.
All right?
Over. Okay.
So let me finish, and I'll let you speak. If you're not going to do it that way, you're either going to get out the room or you're going to be in, I'm going to lock you up. All right, so today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. And this pre-trial, the officer is not required to be here for a pre-trial. The pre-trial date is set in order for you to get an offer to either settle up the case, or in this case, we're setting a trial date. You have dates already set. The date motion due is going to be on May the 24th, 2024. The response to that motion, if the city chooses to respond, is going to be on May 31st, 2024. Your next court date that you need to be present is going to be on June 10th, 2024 at 8:35, with the jury trial set the next day on June 11th, 2024 at 9:35. Okay? Now, I'll let you speak, and we're going to end it.
Is all of this on record?
This is all on record.
Is all of this on record?
Yes.
Okay, please send the information to my home, please.
What a moron. All of that just because he wanted his demand for the information to be sent to his home to be put on the record. You're an idiot. Alright guys, that's the end of the video. It looks like it's going to be a couple of months before we see this asshat again, but in the meantime, I have at least 3 sovereign glue sniffers to entertain you with next week. So if you liked the video, click the like button. If you disliked it, hit the dislike. But don't forget to leave a comment below and subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss any of my content. I'm T.
And Father Skeptic, I definitely appreciate him. We'll get back a hold of you next week when you have, as you like to refer to him, the glue sniffer parade to entertain us. As I said, for the folks who were with us in the afternoon, we did get Boxy's favor, so the gifts will be coming. I'd like to know below what you think we should do as a contest to give some of those away. Best ideas could get yourself one of Boxy's presents. We'll have a few final fights before we conclude the day, so sit back and enjoy for the final few fights.